Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, assorted members of the jury. Today, we present to you the case of Boit's Backyard Bash qualifier number 7. This time, we're going back to our roots, and we're on the map Nomad. 2 rules, and 2 rules alone. 1, not really having much relevance in this specific free-for-all, is no Oranos, Sky Passage, King hiding. And rule number 2, which did have a little bit of a fun thing here, is only the host can be Frere. So Karma gets to be the only Frere player. I didn't want to put this rule in, but there were a certain subset of Sweat Lords playing the same gods, and we are going to be seeing a lot of the same gods here. But the point is that there were just too many. There were too many Freres for my liking, and I wanted to see something different. And we get to see Loki, which is a little bit different. Anyways, let's see what's going to happen here. Let's move around, check everything out. We've got Karma over here on the blue color. Over here we have Der Super Saiyan. His region is spied. Over on the next side we've got Nulra, checking things out. Down here we've got Lebedoi. Over on this side we've got Orca, playing as Gaia. Down on the bottom here we've got Wolf Kovacs. Over on this side we've got Sultan, playing as Gaia. Over here we've got Moose. Up! 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 The outplay! It's, oh my god! Tudison's journey. Tudison's dream of qualifying. Oh, he breaks the villages. Can he break through? He's got 5 damage per second. The villagers. Oh, okay. All right. Chopping the trees. I like that. Can he get through fast enough? I don't think so. There's 10 seconds left. Pharaoh's going to get some significant damage. The villagers coming over here. A big fat no-no. As this king is not going anywhere. The village is shanking down. The king 220 HP. As Moose here, attempting to repair the granary up. He's doing a great job. It's not going down. Moose outplays Tudison. And he's out of here. 3 minutes. The fastest exit in Boit's Backyard history. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? All right. I almost just say, look, guys, remember there's a fan vote. There's going to be a fan vote. Just remember this one moment. Just remember this one moment. Moose the Goose. Or is it Tudison the Goose? Because he is no longer in this game. Alrighty, moving onwards and onwards. Well, I thought we were going to have to do a whole bunch of filler, but it seems like these guys want to get some action in. Oof. Moving along. Up on the top. Soup. We have, as the Loki player, finally getting back to our introductions here. Over on this left-hand corner, we have JC playing as Noir. Over here, we've got Karma. We already did Karma. And we're back to the start. So. And Temple now coming up for Soup and all the good stuff. Are you getting a little bit of a dock boom happening and all the good stuff that's over there? The big question here is, look at these guys. We got Sultan and we got Moose right next to each other. Over here, we've got Wolf Kovacs in a pretty nice position, to be honest. He's got a little bit of space between him and the next player. Up here, Walker is back at it again. And he's got his forests protecting his town center and everything that is good over there. We've got Lebedoi hanging at this top side. Up here, Nulra and Der Super Saiyan are having a little bit of, oh dear, a little bit of a disagreement about who belongs here and who doesn't. As the military academies for Der Super Saiyan are on the way, a wall coming up here for Nulra. There's no towers on Nomad, but losing your base at this point in the game, you can sneak somewhere else and get back into it. But yeah, this base here for Soup is looking amazing. If he can just expand out to the back, he's got so much stuff going for him. Now, let's go around and see what these players are going through. We've got Ulla for Karma. We got a Bolt over here. Let's just watch this. We got Ulla for Karma. For our red player, Nulra, it's Forseti. Over here, we got Heimdall for Soup. No surprise there. He loves a good Heimdall. Next one over here, we got that Athena in for Der Super Saiyan. We don't have anything in for Tunison because he's dead. Also, congratulations for winning the Boit's Backyard Bash #1 as well, Tunison. Oh, sorry. Let's move on. Over here, we have JC has his gone through Gen Nu. We got a very late Dark coming through for Moose. Oof. And we got a Forseti, and we got a Shifting Sands, and we got nothing in for Orca just yet, taking a very long route to the next stage. So many resources in the bank. Oceanus in for Sultan. And Snus Makaran has got himself Athena. As he is pumping out some hoplites over here. All's coming up, all the good stuff. Soup getting his big spam on. Did he go for a no, he didn't go for the early shenanigans here. Sometimes the great general has his setbacks. Sometimes he does. The big question is, what's going to happen over here? Because Nulra has not managed to make friends. Let's say that much. He has not managed to make friends. Oh! Couple of dead villagers. Nulra in a lot of trouble here. He does manage to make a break for it. There is a nice gold mine up here as well if he wants to keep going. For a little bit of an assistance there. His fish boom is pretty big on this side. So even though it looks like Der Super Saiyan has got the sort of jump on Nulra for the moment, Nulra does have a lot of economy coming in, so it's not the biggest of deals. Taking a look at the bottom of the map here. The Murmillo for Sultan do manage to snipe a villager. Moose has spread his villagers out quite nicely all around the place, but he is definitely struggling for some villagers at the moment. He's got some nice fishing ships as well, though. That's Nulra's base. In for some very, very difficult times ahead. Nice control from Der Super Saiyan at the moment as Nulra having some troubles here. Losing a longhouse. Does have a lot of nice throw on accident. All he's got to do is actually just take out those hoplites. And he's actually fine here. A little bit of garrison micro. It's always very challenging to actually take this position out. Der Super Saiyan not overcommitting or anything over there. Meanwhile, over onto this side, we have Soup. He isn't taking it easy in this game. He says, mate, it's time to fight. Let's play a game of who can kill who faster. It's the guy who goes down, and Soup can go after that main town center of JC's very, very quickly here. Over on this side, the Murmillo's taking out Moose's temple. He's having some troubles. And look at this. Karma. He is just booming up the storm. Uninterrupted. Same too for Lebedoy. As Nulra is going to get left in the dirt in this left-hand corner. Same for Der Super Saiyan. Both these guys are going to be so far behind. But doesn't matter when you get there, as long as you get there in terms of the late game. Oh. And Nulra's villagers have been spotted up on this top corner. Der Super Saiyan having none of it. Another troll coming out now for Nulra, as he's going to be getting a lot of good stuff over here. Oh! The Vanish save! The Vanish save! JC is out of there! I missed it. The town center died, but then the Vanish save. Also, we've got a bit of a disco party. As now Soup can grab himself the town center and start moving along here. Walker on the other side here, though. What is he doing? Look at this base he has created at the moment. He's just like, stay away from me. I want none of it. I want none of it at all. As JC is about to learn the meaning of pain. As Soup wanders forward, going to start breaking down JC's town center, and everything that is good over here will be demolished. King has moved all the way up in this top position. The Super Saiyan and Nulra are at a bit of a standoff here. Is Nulra not getting any gold? I think he's not. He's getting out some transport ships. Going to bring these dwarves elsewhere. There's so many gold mines on the map around the edges. This Karma's getting up a dock up here. He's got so many town centers already. He's going to be so big so quickly once all the technology start coming through. And Soup is taking his time, claiming everything. Sultan and Moose have kind of just... Whoop. Oh, there's a whole bunch of axemen here. That spot, Snooze McCarran. Snooze McCarran. I got it in the end. Snooze McCarran at the top here. And Moose says it's time for a village center, because why not? There's a big fight starting to come through. Nulra seems to have abandoned ship. Well, not abandoned ship. He's decided to go seaborne and leave his base here. He says, all right, Mr. Super Saiyan, you may have killed my base, but you haven't killed me. As he is bailing with all the units in the world. One Hearser getting dropped off on the corner here. Got to be careful. A dock to come down. Just in case all these docks get picked up. He's still going to be able to get some fishing shenanigans in. But where can he go to? Up on the top, the empires are starting to form. Superpower of Soup. Karma. It does look like a little bit of a superpower of Snooze McCarran starting to form on the bottom here. Wait, did he escape? Whoop. What's that song? Do 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 do. I know you didn't come here for a musical performance and we came here for the free for all, but all right, fantastic. And now does Super Saiyan can claim himself his second talent center as he's starting to make his way into this game. However, there is a very scary Karma waiting, and at any point he can get in here and get some damage. Whoop. Fey Beast gets dropped down. Soup's army gets massacred. He keeps most of it alive, though. It still takes a huge amount of damage. Dock's still coming up. He's still going. But where to could he get this town center, maybe? There's so many in the middle of the map as well that haven't been claimed just yet. As Soup now says, it's time for all the buildings in the world to come up. I'm not sure what got bolted there. Got a bit of a fight over on this side as Moose has found himself somewhat of a stable situation here. Sultan and Wolf Kovacs going at it as the Hearse are clashing in here. Walker is making a beautiful base, to be honest. Look at this. He's literally just got a line of buildings on both sides. It's pretty. Up on the top side here, however, Snuz McCarran has decided it is time to unleash hell on this world. Flaming weapons getting dropped here by the Soupster. Half of his army not in this position just yet. Over here, we've got the Egyptian powerhouse of Libidoy up against the boomed up Karma. The Karma doesn't have anything on the water here. As we do have the Ghoul Bursty gets dropped down in an attempt to hold over here. The army of Smuz McCarran is looking incredibly difficult to deal with here. As he is walking through, annihilating everything of Soups. For the moment, Soups King is literally inside of this town center. Soup may be making an early exit in this game. As two of the favorites, the highest rated players in this lobby, could potentially be out before 20 minutes. And he hasn't moved the king out just yet. The hoplites coming in. The hoplites coming in. The town center going down. Soup not making a break for it just yet. His town center completely surrounded. The king to pop out. And he makes a run for it. And Sultan's out of here. And Sultan's and Karma's out of here as well. Everyone is going down. They're dropping like flies at the moment. But Soup manages to keep his king alive. All working out for him at the moment as now Smuz McCarran has to retreat out of here. But, he's got to be careful because now the king is in his control group of... he does notice he pulls it. Okay, very, very scary. Now... Super Saiyan is now up against Libidoy as he is showing the business for the time being. He is one of the big players here. He's absolutely gigantic in this game. The army, however, for Super Saiyan, very big as the son of Osiris of Libidoy going down. A gigantic, all-out, worn-out coming through as JC says, Soup, you came for me, and I am ready to return the favor on the top side. You attacked me. I've got vengeance through my blood. It's time to get something to happen. Soup has spotted Nullraz pop up over onto this spot. There is a gold mine over here that he can grab. He's getting his houses up, trying to get himself sorted. Remember, he's still getting food for the entirety of this position. Moose for the moment. Now going to have to deal with Wolf Kovacs. Now, he does have the Shifting Sands play. And then, just to add insult to injury, Blazing Prairie dropped down. And the town center falls. And the king losing HP as he has to run yet again. Super Saiyan is now starting to move back onto this position. He can grab a whole bunch of other stuff. Question is, will Libidoy ever move back here and try and take out Orca? Orca loves rushing that Wonder up. He might go for that at some point. Soup is in a lot of trouble, though. He's getting 2v1. He's going to have to make some sort of a break for it and try and rebuild somewhere at some point here. Nullrun now has himself a gold mine. It's going to be a long road ahead, but a road to take nonetheless. Out of sight, out of mind in that bottom corner. Only Soup knows he's there. Meanwhile, Wolf Kovacs looks absolutely gigantic for this moment here. Who's he going for? He's still attacking in here. We see the tornado getting dropped down by Moose. Moose valiantly holding on against this gigantic army. But Snuz McCarran looks like he's spotted Null Ra building up a little bit of a nonsense over here. Soup's town center to fall. He turns all of his dudes into berserks. He's going for a run. He's running for it. King's still waiting in this town center as these Dow swordsmen piling in through. Meanwhile, Moose, what is he saying? There's nothing here. If he's going to go for a king snipe, it's going to be a tough one. He's going to have to find the hill fort. Up on the top, Soup desperately trying to pull himself back into this game. Where'd all those berserks go? I think they might have been taken out. As Snuz McCarran to say, whoop, better go somewhere else. Lebedoy getting himself the wonder. Super Saiyajin having none of that, saying it's time to fight. Over onto this side, the Nidhogg is in. You got to be careful though. JC as a gigantic hero here. Two actually with the hero Quailfu. Look at him. Look at the damage. Oh my god. The poor Nidhogg. He's just a little boy. He doesn't deserve this. He's down. The ultimate counter to the Nidhogg sitting right here. Oof. Soup has to want it now. He's been battered, he's been bruised, but he needs to want it. And what I mean by that, he needs to want to stay in this game. He has to make one more run with this king. He sets up the retreat path. The Regent pulling away. Null Ra valiantly setting up an army of doom over here to try and get himself somewhere in this game. As Snuz McCarran cleans up all these towers over here, I'm going to be looking for the next place to go. As the war between Lebedoy and Super Saiyajin to continue along. Pharaoh's getting sniped down. Good control here. Orca's still sitting here waiting, watching. He's getting away with everything and more at the moment. More palace coming up all over the place. The hero Quailfu, this guy did it all. Look at him. Wait. Does he have bonus damage? Okay, maybe he didn't do anything. Apparently he's got no bonus damage versus... No, he's got 6x versus myth units. 6x. That's 300. And here is 32 per shot, right? Or more. That was all the hero Quailfu and more. Okay? I'm locking it in. Maybe I'm wrong. And Snuz McCarran coming back in. The army's so obnoxiously big here. Taking out the hill fort. Going huge push through the middle. To try it now. JC is up against Snuz McCarran. As Soup hiding next to Nullra. Nullra has managed to get himself to the Mythic Age. Will he be able to make a Cindarella comeback here? Oh, and Moose is out of here. Oh, I mean, Wolf Kovacs is gigantic. You can only hold so long. I totally missed it. I'm sorry. I was too busy watching up what's going on the top. There's too much going on in this free-for-all, I tell you what. As it looks like both Super Saiyan and Lebedoi are having an incredibly difficult time dealing with each other. Lightning Storm coming through for Super Saiyan is going to be big. He needs those champion hoplites. Soup grabbing himself yet another town center. Has he made a break for it? Surely he has. The king with the Ormond Elevator defense. He's on the corner here. He's made a break for it. I didn't know who Snuz McCarran is. This guy's popping off in this game. I've seen Wolf Kovacs doing well in these free-for-alls. Who knows who Snuz is? But Lebedoi seems to have like sorted his stuff out now. He's able to sort of make a little bit of a pushback into Super Saiyan. He's still got the ability to have this huge trade route going. Into the center of the map, it's looking like Lebedoi is going. Farms coming up everywhere. And Super's desperately trying to just pull himself back into this game. The thing is here, JC is distracting a whole bunch of Snuz McCarran's army, which will allow Soup a little bit of playing time here. Into the middle of the base here. Nullra searching. Snuz might be getting a little bit of a welcome call. Flaming Weapons gets dropped. And from the ashes comes a very scary Nullra. The king pushing to the top. There is a fortress coming up over here as he's attempting to retreat away. The Nidhogg looking to get in. The Thrown Axeman too slow. 4.4 speed versus 4.2 speed is enough. The Hippias coming in. Champion Hippias trying to deny this, but they do make it. The king makes it to the town and he taunts him. He taunts him. He turns and he says, "Come get me." As then he garrisons into the fortified town center. Nullra has shown his hand here, however. As the portable rams going after this town center. This is the big player. As the king escaping. No, the Berserk's trying to take this out. No building blocks coming in. There's another town center to come in. This Berserk for Nullra comes in. One longhouse, one wall. The king breaks the wall down and the king makes it into the town center. Snuz McCarran continues in this game. He's got to break through another town center here. The villagers for Nullra coming through. Does he have the resources? No, he doesn't. He is sending it all to take this king out. The town center falling. The army for Snuz slowly coming in onto this position. It's not far from another garrison point, but Nullra notices this, getting up a little cheeky wall to deny it, but Will it matter? The town center is still living strong here. In fact, the king, it's not even in here. Wait, is it? I don't think it's in here anymore. I think he's gone. I don't know where he went to, but Nulra has not managed to break through here and get the king kill. Down to next to no HP, though. Well, the problem for Nulra is it looks like he's out of gold. There's a gold mine over here. A huge hit to his villagers there with that all in. His entire army down. And Soup is out of here. Wait, is he? Did he just resign? I think he just resigned. I think Soup's had enough. He's got a king and nothing else. Stars McCarran breaking through this position here. Lift units onto this spot. Nulra still has a hope here. He can bail and try and find another position. You're never out of it in these sort of situations. As the king jumping into the transport ship. Snaz McCarran going for it. All the army from Nulra jumping in onto this position as the Yeoman Elvers to help defend for the time being. Meanwhile, Wolf Kovacs is building a wonder, getting left to his own devices. The question is, can Snuz now? He's got a huge base. Can he make this work or not? Oh, he's in this town center. Wait, where is it? This one. Very low on HP though. A sliver of HP away. And Nulra, what has he got left? 3 villages? Well, he's got a hefty amount of villages. He can still make it into this game. Plenty of different positions to try and run in onto. As the stalemate between Dirt Super Saiyan and Lebedoy continues along, Orca is still increasing his empire of towers and palaces. He's not doing anything, but he's just asserting his presence. As Snuz McCarran can now decide to go wherever he wants. Whenever he wants. He doesn't have himself any underworlds, which is a little bit sad. I wish he had some underworlds to get some king snipes in, but didn't want to go for that angle. As JC now going to go for his own Titan. The big boulder to get uncovered here. But Wolf Kovacs is about to be terrifying, no? He's got Nidhogs. He can literally just continue to build these out and just have 1 billion Nidhogs. 1 billion of them, literally. Maybe not 1 billion. As the Titan comes through, the Wonder 5 seconds from completion. Lebedoy continuing his attempted defense against Dirt Super Saiyan, who has seemed to break through on this position here. There's all the hill forts coming up for Wolf Kovacs as well to try and just defend on this spot. The Titan coming on this location, it does alert everyone to the presence of where the Wonder is. Alert everyone to where the Wonder is. But we'll see what's going to happen here. Snuz has to make a really, really good decision now. As the Titan comes through for JC. Wait, Lebedoy is down. He's out of here. Dirt Super Saiyan has made it work. He must have an alliance with JC cooking. Dirt Super Saiyan and JC versus the world. The Snuz moving. I have to imagine the next port of call here for JC is to go after this position here. Thank you for the raiding party, so better luck next time. As Wolf Kovac's gigantic Titan moves forward. It is getting taken down very quickly. But it's a lot of HP and there's a lot of fire giants behind this. But Snuz McCarran is absolutely gigantic. I think he's got way more town centers. We see a big flaming weapons as well. And Snuz might have bit off a little bit more than he could chew here. As with Zeus, you only have 4 heroes. Yes, you can build myth units yourself to try and break out of here. But there's just so much stuff he's got to pick off here. And someone else has to go for a wonder, I guess. As JC also going after Snuz McCarran while Wolf Kovacs is dominating. They were the prime sultan of swing. It's a good song. It's a good song. But Snuz now the one getting doubled. Not able to kind of sweep through and take out the big bad JC. JC is going to come through and take some of this land for himself. Meanwhile, Null-Ra is back. Whoop. Snuz is also back. There are some myth units over here. He's trying yet again. Couple more berserks to come up. Oh. Just stretching my legs. I'm just a king stretching my legs. Don't worry about me. As meanwhile, now Orca. He's been unleashed. He's been waiting for 37 minutes for someone to declare war on him. But with JC hitting from the top, Snuz McCarran getting hit from the bottom. This place over here is not safe. But maybe that doesn't matter. All he needs is some time. There's a Titan coming through. We see some Prodromus in, but that's not going to be a big help in the slightest for Snuz. JC ready to start taking some town centers for himself. Dirt Super Saiyan increasing his empire, increasing his presence on the map. But Orko he's on 2 town centers. I don't think he's got enough to hold a gigantic wave of Greek units coming through. But the question isn't can he deal with Orca, it's can he deal with Wolf Kovacs? Because this guy is absolutely gigantic at the moment. Meanwhile, JC just claiming building after building. Oh, an armory coming through for Null-Ra. I'm not sure what he's going for here. More docks. Wait, did he lose all his stuff at the top? No, he still has a couple of fishing ships left. Null-Ra with a dream. A man with a dream. Dirt Super Saiyan says, "Your time has come, Mr. Orca. Your base looks beautiful, but it must be removed." As Wolf Kovacs is now moving up onto this side, he's also saying to Orca, now Orca's getting doubled. The poor guy. As it looks like Wolf says, hey, if JC's going to clean this up for me, no worries, we'll deal with it later. He's trying to get the Townsend. He doesn't know if there's a gold mine here. Surely. Surely you risk it. Surely you risk it for the biscuit. Get onto the gold mine. No? Snar's also off onto the corner here. He's spread out everywhere on the map. Flaming weapons to come down. A little bit of overkill, but I guess it's worth it. He's got all the Nidhogg's in the world. Wolf Kovacs looks like he is way too powerful for this moment here. As Orca attempting to get up a Titan Gate in the center of the map. But, I mean, will he be able to get there or not? He's still got to get that king to safety. It's still sitting in the middle here. That's a very interesting army here, Nulra. Wait, we do have an underworld though from Dirt Super Saiyan, so if anybody can take out a big player, it is Dirt Super Saiyan. So he is the one to be the most scared of at the moment. If he starts sending Pegasus flying around, you know something's coming. But Snuz is hiding his king nicely. He could also go after the Wanderer as well. Snuz still trying to hold himself here at the top. You playing with fire with your king here, Mr. Snuz McCarran. That's Dirt Super Saiyan. Searching. Does he have any baits? I don't think he does. This could be very, very bad for Wolf Kovacs as the Pegasus moving in. Does Wolf Kovacs notice it? Dirt Super Saiyan needs to just go for it now. He drops the underworld passage. The army coming through. There is 2 points of contention here. He does have a Bellerophon. That's gigantic. Wolf Kovacs, will he notice it? He is focused onto Orca for the time being here. The king pops out and Wolf Kovacs is dead. Wolf Kovacs is dead. Dirt Super Saiyan takes out the biggest player here. That king snipe was gigantic. And then there were 4. JC, Snuz McCarran with a... Oh, there's 5, excuse me. Nulra's still... Nulra around. Oop. Sneaks over here. Oop, that. Oop, oop. Wait, who died then? Did someone else die or... Orca... Oh, okay, Orca's out. Orca's out. Orca's killed by Wolf Kovacs' Deuterinos. The Titan to come through here for Dirt Super Saiyan. All the good stuff. Everything here is going to get erased. We see the walls up as well. As JC looks to be cleaning through Snuz McCarran for the time being. He's got a little bit of life left in him, but not much. There's 6 legendary Jarls here just looking to make Null Ra's life very, very difficult. There is a cheeky little gold mine over here. You might be able to get a village center going. There's a world where somehow, some way, Null Ra wins this, and that sounds insane to me to start saying. And Stunts is out. Okay. Oh, he lost his king over here. Or something. No? I don't know where it died. It was over here for a while, but... Anyways. Stars is out of here. And then there were 2. Wolf Kovacs is gone. It's Durst Super Saiyajin versus JC. And Null Ra needs to make something happen now. There's town centers galore open. He's got to get something. Get an army. Somehow get to the Wonder Age to bring himself back into this game. Because JC and Durst Super Saiyajin are going to be warring. JC is literally all over this map on the bottom side. Durst Super Saiyajin looks like he's got roughly the same amount of stuff here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like an underworld kill here from Durst Super Saiyajin yet again. The king is where? That's an ox caravan. That's a mechanical ox caravan. That's a king. There is one bait. There is one beta-rooney from JC. Durst Super Saiyajin might get beta-roonied. He's getting that favor and he's got 16 on favor for the time being. Meanwhile, the king for Durst Super Saiyajin... There's a lot of fortresses. Is right there. Wherever it was, like right here. No? Oh, he's got the decoys as well. Durst Super Saiyajin wants this one. He's got the decoys as well. Set up. As JC slowly grabbing himself more town centers. Whoop. Is that a gold mine? Okay, that's some berserks. There is a potential town center here or here that he could grab. Null Ra. Wait, he's got a market. He's got the resources for it. A town center is coming. The units are still streaming into JC. JC is trying to claim the entirety of the map. Realistically, I don't think you're taking down an empire here if you are Null Ra, but they're both going for a wonder. Surely you just find the wonder and underworld it, right? Because otherwise you just get blazing prairie into the ground. Because that builds so quickly with all of those Cloudfu heroes. Null Ra doesn't have underworld, but he doesn't need it. He just needs a transport ship and a little bit of faith. There's JC taking more towns. And he's just going to have so much stuff. Wait, how much? He's got nearly 510 pop compared to the 460 pop. That's the Petropolis cleaning up this town center over here. JC's army attempting to hold against or push, find something here. Durst Super Saiyajin has to defend. Where's the wonder up in this top corner here? As the blazing prairie gets dropped down, it's spied I don't know who spied this. Oh, it was Nulra. No. All right, guys. I don't want to set anything up that might not happen and get anyone too excited. I don't want to get anyone too excited. But Dirt Super Saiyan, King Snipe on JC, followed by a Null Ras King Snipe on Dirt Super Saiyan. As the Underworld comes in, he's got to take out the Wonder. All the hoplites, all the infantry coming in. And the Wonder of JC gets denied. Having none of it. No wonder for you. But the cavalry breaking in here. Mr. Pegasus searching for any sort of semblance of a king. JC is saying, keep your friends close. Keep your enemies closer. No, he's not. Never mind. He moved his king. As Wolf Kovacs is over here as well with a bloody Titan. Oof. Nulra going for another. Oh my god, he's at. Wait, he's lost this town center. Someone. Okay. He lost the town center. I don't know how he lost it. Maybe Wolf Kovacs killed it off in his death. As the gigantic army, though, from JC streaming in, he has dropped down a lot in population. He doesn't have that much income, to be honest. It's not looking like crazy. The Super Saiyan might just be able to out-macro JC here, even though he's got all of the town centers in the world. Now Nulra's got this town center over here. He can start farming it up, taking all those farms. I mean, he's probably still got a bunch of food, right? There he does. He really just needs gold and an army. Oop, like this. And then a cheeky snipe after the snipe. You can't snipe too early, otherwise JC is going to be impossible to kill. So he has to plan it so precisely. It's Dirt Super Saiyan, 20 seconds away from another underworld passage, searching for the king. Or maybe he's chasing these, I don't know. Looks like he was just chasing those, now he's going after shenanigans here. The axe carts at the top, cleaning up town centers. Where's the big army here for Dirt Super Saiyan, though? That's the big question. It's all doing stuff. It's all killing things. Everyone's killing everyone at the moment. The wonder here is 70 seconds away from completion. Potentially, Dirt Super Saiyan can just defend this wonder. And then just Lightning Storm forever. Like, he can do whatever he wants here, it looks like. Over onto this left corner. The Ram's coming through. Lots and lots of berserks here. He knows where he knows where it is. Nulra has been waiting 54 minutes for this probably like 50 minutes for this moment. He can't let this one screw up. He knows it's here. He knows it's here. His units are over here. He's right outside of this. He's right next to this. He knows it's here. He needs to wait for a distraction moment. Underworld passage. Something to 100% distract Dirt Super Saiyan from what he is doing. Or he goes straight for it. Never mind. He's maybe I'm wrong and this wasn't spied by him. Wait. Oop. That's the wrong one. It's over here. It is spied. The dudes are going for it. The wonder is finished, but Lightning Storm can get dropped anywhere on the map at once. As the army coming up to the top side. Towers all around here. As Nulra swinging around the backside. Dirt Super Saiyan for the moment. Not paying attention. Too much going on the map to watch a red dot. Over here we do see a little bit of a spot from there. Something's going on. We got the underworld passage to come through. The king is out of there. The king is out of there. He gets out. He's up to this spot now. Oh no. Underworld. Well, he doesn't even kill the underworld. Make sure you finish it off. Otherwise, he's just going to pop back over there. Oh no, he pulls the trigger. He pulls the trigger too early. He pulls the trigger too early. He still knows where the king is, though. He still knows exactly where it is. I don't, but he does. Wait, it's here. Okay, I can actually find it if we do this and then we do this. We can see it. We know it's here. Now Nulra's forward base here is going to get spotted. He's going to have to retreat back. Is he still making villages? Yes, he is. He's trying to get some economy going here. Oh, a lightning storm on the bottom side. Oh, this could be all over now for Nulra. If he gets unlucky here. The boats. Oh, it's all over for Nulra. Erased from the game. From a god power. One chance to win this game. He clicked the button too soon. And Dirt Super Saiyan said, bye-bye, thank you for playing, Nulra. Third place is just the same as coming in 12th place. Nulra and Tunison share the reward of not getting into the Backyard Bash main event. On this auspicious occasions, we've got 2 players left, JC and Dirt Super Saiyan. No, only winners. Only winners. Where's the JC? JC's over here. He's in this town center. He's got a whole bunch of stuff here, but I don't know if he's going to be able to beat this Zeus army. In the Mythic Age, not the Mythic Age, in the Wonder Age, with everything. He's got no way to jump in here and... Well, he does actually have Vanish. He does have Vanish. As the question is really going to be, what else can JC do? He's going to lose everything. I mean, he's got to figure out something. Mermilla will absolutely cut down. Wow. Anyone who thinks that Shenong late game's the best? Have you ever seen a whole bunch of Myrmidon against a whole bunch of Dao Swordsmen? I imagine the Myrmidon actually win that fight pretty hard. Because like all of the extra armor means nothing. But then again, The other thing is that JC also has himself vanished, so you can't realistically actually snipe his king either. He's already done it once. He has already done it once. And it seems to me like Dirt Super Saiyan may just be too far in front right now. Too powerful of an army. He's got nearly full population here. Struggling a little bit for gold. Is he making these? He is still making caravans. It looks like he's lost a lot of them at some point. This is probably the best way to win these sort of late game crazy amounts of town centers situations is you just go and kill off the trade route because it takes a while to build that trade back up. So if you can just get in onto it and clear it off, then your opponent's not going to have any gold. It's 600 plus 5. Just make a whole bunch of Minotaur or something, hey? I mean, or Medusa. Well, it looks like Nulra has found the towns. Not Nulra. Dirt Super Saiyan has found the towns, but he doesn't know that it's this one. But that being said, there's no harm in just underworlding here. But then again, why go for the King Snipe when you can just kill everything? Call it a day, I guess. Yeah, JC can definitely snipe the king, but he doesn't know where it is, and he's got no real way to figure that out. Because he doesn't have the flying scout, because he didn't go through Hull 2. And there's the underworld to come through as Dirt Super Saiyan wandering in. Lightning Storm gets dropped down. Only a handful of units are here. This isn't very much. All the villagers going to go down around here. JC might be just having to put in the towel right now. Well, the king's running. Bellerophon is in, but vanished to come through. Does he see it? He doesn't know where it is. You can't see it. It's spreading out. 20 seconds. Where's it gone? Well, he's up into this town, and I think the Super Saiyan might notice this one. No, up top, up. Fey Beasts and a Dream. He doesn't go for it. Wait, no, never mind. He's just gonna click Lightning Storm. Does this work? Oh, it does. The king's gonna go down. And JC is out of there, and Dirt Super Saiyan crowned Boit's Backyard Bash, qualifier number 7, champion. GG. Well played. What a game. What a series. What a shenanigans this one was. This was full of shenanigans. Moose's King Snipe on fan favorite, maybe not fan favorite, but champion. Free-for-all Nomad champion at that. Tunison. Nulra almost managing to come back from literally last place if you don't count Tunison in score. Snus McCarran taking on the world, dealing with soup and everything around it, only to meet a very angry JC and Wolf Kovacs. Der Super Saiyan sniping the Wolf Kovacs king while he was busy with Orca. Sniping Nulra's king with the Lightning Storm. Clutch saving his own king with the Underworld Passage. What more can be said that hasn't already been said? What a free for all. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. GG, well played. My game has crashed, and I'm going to hit the start record button now. Bam. Oh no, never mind. We got through. Some statistics for everyone. Most food, Dirt Super. Most wood, Dirt Super. Most gold, JC. Most favor, Dirt Super. You guys thought Norse got favor? It's not the case. The most military, 145. All right. GG.